Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Let's Play Star Ocean 2. I am your host Rabbit, and in our previous episode, we started off by just heading straight to Laqua to let Mayor Gnarl know that we were ready to begin our final ascension through Fienal, and immediately upon arriving to the tower, we ended up being greeted, if you can call it that, by 3 more of the 10 wise men. The 3 are Jabril, Nicholas, and Ruprecht, respectively, and now we are just engaging in some little mindless banter with them before we take them on in battle. So let's go ahead and keep the ball rolling. Don't fret, says Nicholas. We will kill you with a minimum of suffering. Not so fast. The hopes of people throughout the entire universe are resting on us. Shut up and die. Mwahaha. No, of course he didn't say the mwahaha, but alright, real talk, you guys. This fight is so easy. Or, I mean, it is going to be for me, so I'm just going to control Noelle. Actually, thinking about it, I should probably be controlling Noelle anyway while we're going through here. Oh, I shouldn't probably be letting one of them just stand on their own. Okay, lesson learned. I'm going to have to back my shit up and heal everybody. Alright, move aside, Noelle. Magic time. Okay, where is my cure all? I'll cast it twice, and then we should be fine. But yeah, did you see how really little damage my bruisers took? I mean, Noelle took a little bit of a beating, but everyone else is in pretty good shape. So, as long as you keep the enemy peeped here, I mean, this really shouldn't be too bad. Oh no, is he getting another one off? Will you guys please change focus here? Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's just delaying the inevitable. But this is a pretty straightforward fight. I don't really have any recommendations for you in terms of a party. I mean, if you're not playing this game on, like, universe mode anyway, it's really not going to be too much of a challenge, especially if you've been following along with me and you have the equipment that I have. I mean, you really shouldn't be facing too much trouble. So, let me go over here and give Opera a hand. But he's dead. I mean, my party members via the AI already took out everyone else. And honestly, we could have even done this without Noelle if I had just kept the other guy peeped. So, having a healer in your party at this point is not even fully necessary. Oh, and Noelle learned to spell, which is kind of late. Rena's had it for a long-ass time. But I'll talk more in a second. Let's see what they have to say before they waste away. What? I heard nothing about that. That's right, get wrecked. We'll go ahead and run out and save in a second. That makes 6 of them. There are 4 left. God, we are embracing the math today. Come on, hurry. Okay, so while we run out and save, let me finish this thought I had and what I was saying. So, I know a lot of people really like using spellcasters in games. Like, it feels so good to have mages that are powerhouses and they just dish out a ton of damage in terms of spells. But in this game, in my opinion, I feel like this game really prioritizes having bruisers or having more DPSers and physical attackers in your party. After a certain point in the game, especially in harder modes and you're not just playing the base version, you're not going to see your spellcasters be that effective. So even though I love Leon and Celine's design is so amazing. I think Celine has one of the most endearing designs out of all of the characters. I mean, you just don't really need them in like universe mode or after a certain point even in the basic form of the game. I mean, Noelle and Rena are going to both become useless as soon as Opera gets an ability that allows her to heal, which is very quick to cast. It's very effective once you get the proficiency up. I just am of the mindset that I don't think they handled scaling the power of their mages very well in this game. There's just a point where they become pretty close to useless, but I mean, it's fine, it's whatever. Use whatever party you're happiest using, but if you're going to be fighting Indelicio with his limiter off, or you're going to be trying to play through universe mode, I would strongly suggest getting a good team of bruisers and getting some great physical DPSers, because that's really what's going to save your ass. Rena and Noelle can do a little bit of physical damage. I mean, they can, but they're really not the best ones to do it. You're better off with like Bowman, Claude, Opera, I don't know, fucking Chisato, I guess. I don't know. This just doesn't work. Trying to have a team of like Claude, Noelle, Leon, and then Bowman. That's not, in my opinion, the best final party, but use what you're gonna use. I'm gonna leave it probably like this when we're gonna finish up this main part of the story, because it's really not gonna fucking matter. But when fighting Indelicio with his limiter off, I am gonna have to revamp my team a little bit. I'm probably going to go with Opera, Claude, Ernest, Bowman is probably what I'll do. I might just switch out Noelle, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have Opera, Claude, Rena, Bowman, and have Rena do a lot of physical attacks. I don't know. But that's enough banter about that. We don't need to worry too much about what team I'm going to use several videos from now. Let's just set our sights on what is immediately before us. So let's start off by going up this way. And we are going to head up in this door. I'm going to have to be pretty mindful about what I'm finding and where I'm going, because there is going to be a point where we're going to have to backtrack completely out of this dungeon, and there's not a way of like quick traveling out, which really sucks, you guys. Oh, let me be Noelle, actually. I need to remember to switch that, because I don't want him slowing down these battles by casting spells. But finishing what I was saying, so you have to physically run all the way back out of this dungeon once we get to that save point that essentially unlocks our ability to go back to Expel and unlocks our ability of removing the limiter from Indelicio. Oops, what am I fucking doing? I'm talking, not paying attention. That's what's going on. So we got the Mithril Shield. Looks like Claude and Ernest are the only two who are eligible to wear it. And we've already got the Heraldry book, so we're not going to worry about that. Let me see. We've got Crestier Gods. And let me see. A beautiful shield made of mithril silver, possessed of the magical power to prevent paralysis. Well, that's pretty nice, you guys. I think... I really shouldn't take too long debating this sort of thing, but at the same time, you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and give it to him. I don't see a reason to worry too much about these little details right now. It's not going to make a difference on this basic version of the game, and before we're going to even be taking on the hard version of Indelicio. It doesn't matter. Alrighty, our girl Opera just got a level. Holla holla. Get dollars. But let's go ahead and head up this way as well and grab some more chests. But yeah, I have to mentally be watching and mapping out where I'm going, because this takes forever. I'm honestly not looking forward to backtracking all the way through this, but I absolutely am not going to make you guys watch me do that, so don't even worry about it. So we got a Spark Whip, a Nuclear Bomb, and a Left Cross. The Left Cross says, a mysterious cross possessing a great power that increases the HP of the wearer. I don't really think it's worth it, because you really take a hit to a couple of the elements in terms of your defensive capabilities, so I'm not going to use it. The Spark Whip is going to be a little bit better for Ernest. I'll let you guys see that here. So we're just going to go ahead and give it to him. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Let's go ahead and give it for the attack boost, even though we're going to take a little bit of a knockdown in terms of our hits. I think it's a worthwhile exchange, honestly. Yeah, I think it's good. So let's not worry too much about it and belabor these sorts of decisions at this point. Let's head this way. And up. Fabulous. Let's hop on this bad boy. And there are quite a few floors for us to make our way through. This dungeon's not that confusing. It's just the encounter rate is high, and there's a lot of stuff you have to remember where you're going. Especially since you have to run back through. So funny. Noelle casted Feign, and occasionally they'll say different things for spells as opposed to just saying the name. And he was like, oh, burning air. It was ridiculous. Gotta love Noelle, though. Alright, let's see what we got. A question mark item. I wonder how many question mark things we have. Should be a few. But it's been a while since we've seen these monsters. Or at least the recolors of them. And shit, I keep forgetting to switch to Noelle, you guys. What is my fucking problem? Die, monster! Okay. Change Noelle. Change Noelle. Change Noelle. I have to chant this or I'm going to forget to do it. Do any of you ever get like that where you're just like, okay, I've got to remember to do this. All right, and we got a resurrection miss. Let me change Noelle. I need to control him. He's slowing down some of these fights by casting spells, as opposed to letting my team just pew-pew them to pieces. And a magic canvas. Wonderful. Okay. So let's head back down and go this way. And let's see here. We have options. Wow, so as soon as I was in control of Noelle, he dies. Maybe I should let the AI take care of him after all. But anyway, both Noelle and Ernest got levels out of that, so fabuloso. And everyone else is looking good. So let's head up. I think that's how I want to proceed with this. And I'm going to have to think about where I'm going to make this easier for me to backtrack out of. We have so many floors to climb, you guys. It's not even a joke. Not even a joke. But like I was just saying, this place isn't that bad, so don't worry too much about it, honestly. Alright, let's keep on going. I swear we keep seeing the same monsters over and over again. And of course, as I say that, we run into the same fucking monsters again. To be expected. Oh, it's blue guys!
It's gonna be tough.
Oh, blue guys. You picked a bad day to come outside.
Well, that's somewhere around
That is some XP. Holla! Ernest and Noelle should both get quite a few levels as we make our way through this place. And Claude is pretty close to hitting 77, so that's great. Let's actually go south. This should, I think, take us to a transporter, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've run through here. So I'm going off memory here. Although I think I should be getting everything. Oh well, I'll scrounge through some stuff again to make sure I don't miss anything at all. But I am confident that we are doing well so far and grabbing all the stuff as it is available. So let's grab these two things. We got a Lotus Eater, which we'll check out. And we got a beta box. So let's see here. New. Oh my god, so much shit. So the Lotus Eater, a weapon reputed to devour people's dreams and hopes. That is quite the description there. And then the beta box, which, yeah, not better for opera. So let's shed a little tear for that. And I probably can spruce more stuff. Alrighty, let's keep running. So we are going to head on back to that previous floor. So we are going to do a little bit of backtracking here. My goodness, so many levels. I'm going to need to go back and put lots of skill points into people. But I'll do it when we end this episode in another few minutes. So let's head back to that fork we were previously at. And we're going to go north this time. Well, if we could get there without getting into a fight. Jeez Louise. Alright, but here we go. And this should take us to another floor. Holy shit, do you guys remember this bad boy?
Here's the enemy.
Fuck you! You ain't shit, bro! Alright, he's going down. He is going down. I should probably heal Noelle too, by the way. Noelle is looking ragged tea. Oh my god, are you gonna die? Alright, it's over for him for sure. He is peeped to death right now. Oh man, look at that XP, guys! Holy shit!
Of course.
Wow, that was nice. Very, very nice. But okay, let's hop on here. Go, go, go! Alright, floor 4, finally. Oh, jeez.
Here's the enemy. Looks
We are
like
seeing some familiar faces. Alright, go, Noelle. You can do it. We can do it. But yeah, as I already pointed out, you guys, there's really nothing to this dungeon so much as just surviving and trying not to get bogged down by the overabundance of battles. I mean, the encounter rate is just so high, but it's good in that you do get a lot of levels, especially if you fight the right monsters. Oh my goodness, this is some scary shit. Woo! Okay, let's run over here. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got. An Atomic Punch. And you guys are probably already aware that is not for anyone in our party, but for Priscus, who we opted not to bring along. So it is a sort of dangerous mechanical punching hand. Pretty straightforward and to the point, but on the note, let's go ahead and call this an episode, you guys. When we do come back, we're just gonna keep up with what we've already been doing. I know it's not the most interesting dungeon. We're just kind of climbing our way through Fienal, but that's pretty much what it's going to feel like for a while. So just stick with me. Sooner than later, we're going to come to the, I guess, turning point regarding stuff that becomes unlocked and things that we can do in addition to fighting the final boss. So thank you again for watching this far, everyone. As always, I'm your host, Rabbit. This is my Let's Play of Star Ocean: The Second Story, and I will see you momentarily in our next episode together.